President Paul Biya yesterday, the 11th of September, ordered the Ministry of Economic Planning and Regional Development to borrow 121.3 billion francs CFA. Again, after last month, he ordered the Ministry of Finance to borrow 930 billion. That is close to trillion. And then the question many Cameroonians are asking is, what was the annual budget for? The annual budget was close to or even more than 7,000 billions. That is 7 trillions. Franc CFA. But any little things the government of President Paul Biya want to do, they're involved in borrowing. This is TFA talking point. I don't know whether President Paul Biya want it to frustrate the new government that will be coming in place, or it is just out of weakness. Because the statement says the Minister of Economy, Planning and Regional Development is authorized with powers of delegation to sign with the International Development Association a credit agreement in form of loan for an amount of 184.9 million, approximately 121.3 billion francs CFA to finance the Cameroon Sustainable City and Land Management Project. That is the purpose of this money, to sustain a Cameroon sustainable city and land management project. This is the main reason the President Paul Biya. And if you go to the annual budget of Cameroon, you will discover that there was a budget voted for all these issues. But why are they borrowing again? Is the question many Cameroonians cannot answer. But the whole issue is that what? The annual budget has been distributed amongst those who are eating the taxpayer money as compensation for supporting President Paul Biya, has been distributed amongst them to live a luxurious life, to travel abroad for medical attention, has been pushed into a sport. And any little things they want to do in Cameroon, they have to borrow. 1 kilometer of route, the government will be involved in borrowing. Extending just a kilometer of drinkable water, the government have to borrow. Again, 121 plus billions francs CFA. Just on 2 months to 1 month to election. That you don't know whether you will be president again, you are borrowing. Instead of President Paul Biya to just say, okay, let me remain quiet and allow Cameroon as it is now, so that if after 2025 presidential election on the 12th of October, if I become president again, I will go into borrowing. But you are borrowing now that if tomorrow you are not the president, the next president will suffer. This is what President Paul Biya is trying to put in place before leaving. And there is nothing Cameroonians can do. I am saying that what President Paul Biya is trying to frustrate the next president of Cameroon, that the next person that will become president of Cameroon, I don't know the year that the person will be, but that person will suffer. People will say President Paul Biya was better. That's what President Paul Biya is trying to put in place. That at the end of everything, people will say, oh, we prefer President